I'm not even doing audio sync, so I'll have to figure that out in editing afterwards. Hope I don't completely mess it up.
Yeah, everything's kinda not going well. I feel like in this tournament all the people who really have to show up not showing up, you know?
It's the different time zones and also a certain person deciding that someone else should be streaming instead. And then it being delayed for a long time and Kanto being Kanto and, you know, all that stuff.
Yeah. Kanto doesn't take crap from anybody, it seems like. So who do you think is the favorite between these two?
Honestly, they're both so equally leveled that I don't know who might take it. Either one could.
And also, Flyer has kind of a similar style to Newt as well. Both of them a lot of kicking and triangles and stuff.
Lots of intense action, lots of kicking, lots of football.
Oh yeah.
Naotenix killed himself.
Newt actually told me that Flyer scared him the worst out of anybody in this tournament so far. Which I find rather interesting.
I was wondering if we're doing all his matches today.
Yeah.
I'll have to write that in announcements later, that we're doing days by group. That was my original plan.
Yeah, that seems like it might work better than trying to have a bunch of people from different groups showing up.
Yeah, that was my original plan, to just do groups by day, but then I thought that, you know what, Kanto wants good games, right? He wants everyone to play, and so on and so forth. Maybe we should have a better system. And then that better system never happened.
Yeah. Looks like someone can use fire. Is it Newt that needs fire? Oh my gosh, he's making some really close dodges, sliding around like a crazy person.
This is quite...
He slides a lot when he dodges, doesn't he?
Sometimes sliding can work against you, but they're both managing to survive so far.
That's why I find it interesting, Newt sliding so much when he dodges, is because it's harder to control sliding.
These are the most intense games ever.
Oh yeah. Looks like Flyer is playing a little bit more aggressive than Newt is, possibly having a bit of a lag spike here.
Yeah, bombs can misalign sometimes when there's things going on. A bomb explodes on one person's screen, but it doesn't on the other person's screen.
Yeah.
It happens a lot.
I was seeing the lag a little bit before too, just like Flyer and Newt looking like they were dying when they didn't die, but it seems like it's cleared up.
Well, not dying, but just walking through flames.
Yeah.
That's
something that would have killed them.
Yeah, that's because on one person's screen there are bombs, and on other persons there are not bombs. So as a result, to us it looks like they're walking through flames, but to them it just looks like there's no bombs there. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Yeah.
That's what happens when everything is client-based, but also it makes for better matches instead of having to deal with the ping and BTPR. Although I do think they are doing a few changes to make sure that that's a little bit better now in the newest update.
That's good.
To make as much stuff happen on the client side as possible, while also keeping the server integrity, so that all leaderboards are accurate and represented by what the game thinks is true and not what the player thinks is true.
Looks like they both have full farm, I think, which is good.
They're both doing so much kicking and triangles.
Kind of looks to me like Flyer is taking it a little bit more aggressively than Newt is, though.
It is surprising that they're both being so aggressive.
Yeah, considering there's so much on the line.
Yeah.
And they both have a valid chance of winning.
Well, at least if the recording was to completely get kaput, at least Kanto is here to witness it, so he knows the truth.
Exactly, he knows what the better match is.
Fortunately, these games are going by quite quickly, so there's a chance that everything will still be fine.
Yeah.
I built a tower under my keyboard to make sure that if it is the computer overheating, now there is a lot more air and room, so that it can.
Oh, good.
If something bad was to happen, it would be a draw.
Uh-huh. I see. That's smart though, building a little tower.
Yeah, I put like a little block thing under my laptop and also a block thing between the laptop and the keyboard on top.
Oh, nice.
Because luckily what happens is the computer heats up, there's keyboard on top and table on the bottom, and then everything is hot and then there's no more circulation of air going on and it overheats probably.
Yeah.
Which has never happened before, but apparently that's a thing now, so I have to worry about that.
Yeah, I play on a laptop, but I have not had that happen to my laptop.
I've also never had that happen to mine. And considering the fact that it wasn't even that intense of a thing, I mean, yeah, I'm playing BombTag at full screen, max settings, but it's still totally fine.
Yeah, same.
Like, I've done worse.
I can play much more. My laptop will run much more complicated games than BombTag.
Have you been
Flyer just win everything?
Have you been paying attention to the games and the score?
Nope. Think it was 3-1 Fly winning.
Okay.